Jessica Simpson is reportedly heartbroken over her rumored split from her husband, Eric Johnson. One source told Us Weekly that it has been an incredibly difficult time for the singer, who shares 3 children with the retired football player, saying it wasn't an easy decision for her, with a second source telling the outlet they are living separately right now. Meanwhile, a third insider told the publication that the two are, quote, trying to figure out a separation without disrupting their kids' lives as much as possible and are still figuring things out. Eric fueled divorce speculations when he was seen without his wedding band during an outing in Los Angeles. The former San Francisco
Uh-oh. No wedding band. And this is the former San Francisco 49er, Eric Johnson.
49ers tight end had his ring-free hand on display while taking a casual stroll with his parents. Meanwhile, Jessica has been ditching her wedding ring for months in the photos she's posted on her social media.
Uh-oh, right? Trouble in the neighborhood. So, Jessica Simpson and husband Eric Johnson call time on their relationship. What? Time out? Like football, I guess? Now, does that doesn't necessarily mean divorce, does it? But on the brink of divorce, I guess. Here's Jessica Simpson right here. Okay, American singer, actress, and fashion designer. After performing in church choirs as a child, Simpson signed with Columbia Records in 1997 at age 17. Her debut studio album, Sweet Kisses, sold 2 million copies in the US and was led by the Billboard Hot 100 top 3 single, I Wanna Love You Forever. And just kind of one of those characters that hit after Britney Spears came along and after Christina Aguilera, right? So they just kind of like tried to imitate that success. I remember this character from when I was younger. Simpson adopted a more mature image for her second studio album, Irresistible. That's usually how it goes. Like they'll draw you in with kind of like the kid stuff, and then they'll get more serious, and then all of a sudden they're like an adult as they have the kids locked in, right? And usually these characters, they're going to deceive the youngsters, right? And a lot of them portraying, their sexuality a lot, skimpy clothes and all of that, right? And then the little ones usually tag along, right? Imitate. But Simpson adopted a more mature image for her second studio album, Irresistible, and its title track peaked within the top 20 of the chart. The album received gold certification by the Recording Industry Association of America. Simpson's third album, In This Skin, sold 3 million copies in the United States. Okay? And you heard them say Eric Johnson right here, former football player. He played college football at Yale. He was selected by the 49ers. And we'll get into that. Let me go to the article over here. And they've been living separately. It says navigating a painful situation in their marriage. That's what Simpson told People in a statement on Monday. Ooh, and Jessica was previously married to Nick Lachey right there from 2002 to 26. And was Nick Lachey in 98 Degrees? Or is that a NSYNC guy? Here's Nick Lachey right here. 98 Degrees. Okay? There's Nick Lachey right there. Do they state like why they broke, or is it just your typical story, right? As you know, couples may tend to just grow apart as they grow older. Oh, look at that. They don't give us no more with the article there. Okay. So our children come first, and we are focusing on what is best for them. We are grateful for all of the love and support that has been coming our way, and appreciate privacy right now as we work through this as a family. The pair who tied the knot in 2014, after 4 years of dating, share the three children: Maxwell, Drew, Ace, Newt, and Birdie May. Oh, okay. So Maxwell, Ace, and Birdie. Okay. So we can get right into it here. Hopefully you heard that video, but we can get right into it. So look, Eric Johnson equals 167 in the reverse cipher. That's the 39th prime number. Husband equals 39. Simpson equals 39. How about that? And look at how Johnson equals 94, and he played for the 49ers. 49, the 94 reverse. This number's been popping up, and now we get it again. 113. The number for dishonesty equals 113. Look, divorce equals 113. Now they say they call timeout, right? Hut, hut, hut. They call timeout on this relationship. So I'm not seeing divorce yet, but this could lead to divorce, right? As you saw Eric, wedding ring list. Think about wedding ring, Super Bowl ring. Think about that, right? I don't know if this guy won a championship. I doubt it. Uh, but I didn't look into that. Maybe in a little bit. I don't know. I'll do some more research. But I'm not really familiar with this guy. Okay. But they say he's a former 49er. Divorce equals 113. Look at this. In a statement on 113, Simpson said living separately, navigating a painful situation in her and Eric's marriage. You see that right there? In the statement on 113. Okay, so we get this near divorce story, right? Divorce 113. Monday was 113. How about that? Dishonest equals 113. Not true. Disinfo. There's more. I don't know. I can't think of them right now. Kind of early. Look at how 113 is the 30th prime number. Check that out. And Mary equals 30. Okay? Separated after 10 years of marriage. You see that right there? What are the chances of this, hitting like this within the code, right? Notice how divorce equals 76. Now, these numbers have been hitting, I would say, at least 6, 7 breakdowns in a row. Okay, so you see the 113. You see divorce also equals 76. Okay, this is the Starbucks story. Right here, if you want to hang out or use the restroom at Starbucks, you're going to have to buy something as they reverse their open door policy. Here's the spokesperson in that breakdown, JC Anderson. Her name equals 113, just to show you these numbers are just trending, and this is how these stories come about, by the numbers, okay? Her name equals 113 in the ordinal cipher, ABC 123. Of course, that article was from 113 as well. And her name also equals 76, another trending story right there, okay? And also 76 with the Starbucks story here in 113 Also, the Philadelphia 76ers trending. Philadelphia mayor announces new plan to keep 76ers Arena in South Philadelphia. And they pursue a WNBA team. And even 7 plus 6 is 13. So there's been more stories with the 113. I just did a OTF on the fly. Kansas Jayhawks, Iowa State Cyclones game. It's in the live section. Go check it out. Okay, and I think it was Iowa State or Iowa State Cyclones that equaled 113. It was one or the other. I just can't remember right now. And there's been some others. And think about Philadelphia. Kobe Bryant, born in Philadelphia. His RIP anniversary is right around the corner. Kobe Bryant equals 113. The National Basketball Association equals 113. Michael Jordan equals 113. Michael Jordan also equals 76. And his last game against the 76ers in his career. Okay? And, he's still trending. His mansion sold for $9.5 million. And Michael Jordan his energy has been kind of lingering around along with LeBron James. LeBron James, his birthday was just a few weeks back. He passed Kobe on the all-time scoring list against the 76ers. You understand? So all of this stuff hitting, even with this Starbucks founded in Seattle, even with the Starbucks reversing their open door policy in this trending story, that was even 76 days before their founding anniversary. You see? Right there. And their founding anniversary, leaving 276 days in the year. So even Eric Johnson has the 130. That number also hit in the Kansas Jayhawks, Iowa State Cyclones on the fly live that I did. But again, 130 is like 113, right? You see the 1 and the 3 in there. So remember, this is the number for dishonesty. Okay? And divorce 113. So what's going to happen? They're taking a time out. Remember Rachel and Ross and Friends, the show, they took a time out. And we know how that went. Did they ever get back together after that? But like I said, divorce 113, the number for dishonesty, dishonest, not true, not factual, all equal 113. So, and 13 is an unlucky number, which kind of syncs up with that as well. Think about Friday the 13th. Okay? Right? And I don't think we have a 13th floor in hotels here in the United States. Maybe I'm wrong. Somebody check me on that, but that's what I heard. And look at his middle name. Again, I show you how these stories are all connected. He's got the middle name Maxwell, okay? And I just did the Kohl's breakdown, close 27 stores by April. Look at the founder of Kohl's, Maxwell Kohl. Okay? You see that? So it's all by the language, you see? All by the language, right? They got the same name. Not a lot of people are going to catch this, but I got your back. You're into these breakdowns. I show you this stuff is all just scripted by the numbers and the language, okay? So notice how relationship in the reverse cipher, Z is 1, A is 26, relationship equals 178, okay? And look, 178 days before Jessica Simpson's birthday, Monday, with this article. You see that right there? Right? She said it's been a painful situation on Monday in our marriage. You see that? And Monday's got the M like marriage, right? But 178 days before her birthday and relationship equals 178, man. Come on. And you see right in the title, call time on their relationship. Perfect, right? I'm not getting off on couple splitting, but I'm definitely getting off on this code, and this code is absolutely amazing. Okay, and look, and we're in the playoffs of the NFL. Okay, you know what I mean? And I don't think the 49ers, they're not involved, right? I think they had a bad season. San Francisco 49ers standings. I guess we can look at the standings, right? 6-11. I don't think many people expected that. That's horrible. Look, even the Cardinals had a better record. Okay? So look at how smooth this is going, right? Pretty smooth. Look at this, man. This is absolutely undeniable. So he's got the September 15th birthday, right? So this article hits 17 weeks, 1 day after his birthday. 171. Jessica Simpson equals 171. Just when you apply the numerical value, A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. Look at that. Okay? Notice her birthday, July 10, 710. You see the 7 and the 1 in there, right? And if you look over here on the right, above the arrow, look, dude was drafted in round 7 in 2001. So you get the 7 and the 1 with his draft information. Notice how he was a member of the Saints, it looks like, briefly after the Niners. Look at that. And New Orleans hosts the upcoming Super Bowl. You see that right there? Even Jessica Simpson's next birthday, you get 17 date numerology. Okay? His last birthday, leaving 107 days in the year, like 17. Okay, so that's a whole lot of ones and sevens. And I think the draft in 01, round 7, that's huge, right? With that connection. Big time. And notice his birthday, 9/15, September 15. 9 plus 15 is 24. And he was in the draft, picked 224 over here. Look on the right. And we just finished the year 2024 on top of that. Okay, so you could call it magic if you want. Okay, so that 17-week, 1 day, this article hits after his birthday. If you add a span from start to end, it's 17 weeks, 2 days from his birthday to the article. But with that span, look on the right, it's the same as 121 days. Married equals 121 in the reverse cipher. So it's cool how we can utilize these important dates with the characters that are trending, the situation they're involved in, the gematria with the alphabet, the language, with just 4 ciphers. It's amazing how we can show this code, and even look at this, how 121 days is the same as 3 months, 30 days. Remember, that's the Starbucks founding anniversary. Also trending, and you see how that connects by the numbers right there, March 30th. You see that? And that March 30 hit with another breakdown I did with somebody's birthday. I just can't remember right now, but it was like at the same time. Even look at the 2 months 17. right there. You see that? Look at the 2 months, 17 days right there. And I think we saw it over here as well. You see, 17 weeks, 2 days. You get it in a different form. That's Michael Jordan's birthday, the 17th day of the second month. And we mentioned him earlier and how all of this stuff is connected, man. And we can go deeper and like, it doesn't, remember Michael Jordan equals 113 in the code. All of this stuff is ran on this code. I'm telling you, the language, the letters, the numbers, these patterns. Think about if any of y'all have ever been to jail. And that's just the example I'm using. But they lump you in categories. You understand? Right? They'll do it like by race or whatever, you know? But think about like when you're born, like your language, your name, when you're born, all of that, you get lumped into certain categories. You understand? Right? And with these celebrities and with these characters, they want to keep us distracted. They want to keep the momentum and the patterns going. So where it all balances and everything kind of stays the same, you understand? And, if you were in control of the world, that would like keep you in the same state that you're in. You understand? It keeps the same people in power, right? Because if you, like I said, you're in control, you don't want to lose power. So this code is something that helps keep people in power. You understand? Think about like political figures. How come they can't ever just permanently fix things, right? Because it's not meant to be like that. You understand? They want to have us distracted. They want to have us in chaos. These certain chaotic stories hit in these patterns. And we notice that as we grow older, right? Look what's going on right now in LA, okay? It's the same thing repeating in a different form, okay? So I'm going to refresh this because I think refreshing it helps with the volume, as sometimes the volume doesn't play on these. Okay, so we should be able to hear this, hopefully.
Last week, Jessica Simpson was one of many celebrities forced to flee as the wildfires raged on. Her Hidden Hills home.
You see that? So she's already trending. She was forced to flee because of that situation in LA I spoke of. You see that?
Was spared, but now that $17.9 million mansion.
Ooh, another 17.
$17.9 million mansion was spared, but now that $17.9 million mansion.
$17.9 million mansion to go with all the 17s that we just hit on, y'all. He even played for the Saints in 07. You get another 7 in there. And just in case you didn't hear that, look at $17.9 million home they're selling. Oh my gosh. So the 17 and the 71 hit monstrous in this breakdown.
Last week, Jessica Simpson was one of many celebrities forced to flee as the wildfires raged on. Her Hidden Hills home was spared, but now that $17.9 million mansion is on the market. As the singer tells E.T., she and husband of 10 years, Eric Johnson, are living separately and, quote, navigating a painful situation in their marriage.
Life got so complicated.
Just kind of take one step at a time.
E.T. was first to break the split news with a
Think about Simpson. Makes me think of O.J. Simpson, right? R.I.P. former football player. Hasn't really been trending lately, but was trending. But you get that football connection.
Statement from Jessica, who says,
and this dude was a tight end for the 49ers, right? And they showed like he played for the Saints and all that, Yale or whatever. Think about another blonde singer, Taylor Swift, connected with the tight end, right? Travis Kelce. Ooh, and the Chiefs played the 49ers a couple times in the Super Bowl. This dude, a member of the 49ers, obviously not that same team. But that's interesting, right? Kelce Chiefs. This dude 49ers, you get the blonde singer.
Their 3 children come first. We are focusing on what is best for them as we work through this as a family.
I believe in myself enough to know my worth and to invest in my worth.
The singer and former NFL tight end have been at the center of breakup rumors for months. So what went wrong? Well, a source told ET in November the pair are just different people. Jessica is
See, that's usually what they say, right? Or they just grew apart, blah blah. Look, man, relationships suck. They're like not meant to work out. Like, it's very unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? It took me like freaking near 40 years to realize it. Like, I'm not even playing, man. Like, we all hope for it, but it just doesn't work, man. It is terrible, isn't it?
motivated and Eric isn't. They have different goals.
You've been taking me for granted, you. I don't wanna walk away from what we had.
Okay, y'all. Right? So I hope y'all enjoyed that breakdown. That was fun for me. This dude looks like somebody else. I just can't pinpoint it too, but the thumbnail looks like it's gonna hit. All right, I appreciate y'all. This is Daily Decodes 81-2. You know, hut. Jessica Simpson and husband Eric Johnson call time on their relationship. All right, there's always more, but I think that was a solid breakdown. If I miss anything, I'll put it in the comments or whatever. Shout out to y'all. Again, Daily Decodes 81-2. Peace out. Until next time. Appreciate y'all again.